Good morning, everyone. Today we are gonna start with the OL sessions. And by the way, the sessions are gonna to divide into two different parts. Part number one is for vocab, and the other part is for the grammar. And this session, or the first one now, we are gonna start with the vocab. As we know that, we are gonna start with unit number 10. Okay? If you have the book, please open it, page number 42, to know what are we gonna talk about this day. So, or before we start, unit number 10, which is talking about jobs. Let me ask you a question. What kind of jobs are popular with young people in Egypt today? So young people like the middle-aged, like starting from 20 years to 30 years. What is the common jobs nowadays in Egypt? Which kind of job are we gonna to find for ourselves? Okay, I know that most of you is dreaming to be a doctor, engineer, a police officer, something like that. And some of you also some of you are looking forward to being a footballers. Okay, so let's discuss what do we have in exercise number 1 with the words. Okay, the words are rewarding, apply, training, stressful, skill, contract, practical, qualification, and casualty department. So let's know what does this word mean? So rewarding, what does this word mean? So it takes doing something that makes you feel good. Okay, what about the other words? Number 2, apply. What does the word apply mean? So let's see, is it A, B, C, D, or E, or F? Okay, let's make it up a little bit. Okay, so number 3, training. So what does it mean? Number 4, stressful. Okay, number 5, skill. Number 6, contract, and number 7, practical. Okay, let's see the answers to not waste our time. Look at this. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's see the answers. So, 1 takes E, number 2 takes H, number 3 takes I, 4 B, 5 C, 6 G, 7 A, 8 D, and 9 F. Okay, let's see them again. So, as we have here, so number 2, which is apply, takes H, as we said before. So what does it mean, the word apply here? So what does it mean? Make a formal request, usually in writing. So what about the word number 3, training? What does it mean? Training takes letter I, which is learning skills you need for a job. Okay, what about the word stressful? Stressful takes B, something which causes worry. Number 5, skill, takes C, which is the ability to do something well. Okay, number 6, contract, takes G, which is a legal agreement. Okay, number 7, practical, takes A, which is relating to real activities and events more than ideas. And what about number 8, qualifications, takes letter D, which is skills or knowledge that makes you eligible for job or work. What the meaning of eligible? Suitable or are fit. Suitable or fit for a kind of job. Okay, the last one, as we have here, number 9, which is casualty department, which is takes letter F, which is emergency room in a hospital. So casualty department, which is the first place in the hospital that hosts the ill people. Okay, as from the accidents and something wrong happened to them. Okay, let's move now to the reading passage. And the reading passage here is talking about an interview between 2 different characters and 2 different jobs. Let's see what are these jobs and what happened in these two different interviews. Okay, I'm gonna start reading. So be with me, please. Okay, in this week's article called "What's Your Job?" we are talking to two young professionals about their work. Okay, number one, the first character is Ali. Okay, works in the casualty department, and we said that what the meaning of casualty department. So as we said here, so which is where is it? We said take where is it? We said that it takes letter F, which is emergency room in the hospital. So Ali work in an emergency room in the hospital. Okay, so at a busy hospital, he said that despite the long hours and hard work, the job is incredibly rewarding. What the meaning of rewarding? As we said that doing something that makes you feel good. Okay, let's move to the interview. Number one says, why did you choose to become a nurse? So Ali is working in a casualty department as a nurse. Okay, nursing is not only for ladies; it can be also males. Okay, why did you choose to become a nurse? Well, I have always enjoyed caring for people, so it seemed a natural thing to do. I decided to apply to nursing college. Okay, did my training and then got a good job here. Okay, do you like your job? Yes, I love it. Although it is very stressful at times, people are sometimes frightened. So part of my job is to make them feel calm, which can be hard. The next question was, is there anything you don't enjoy? Not really. Although I work from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. every day, which is very tiring. The next question, or the last question for the first character, Ali, what skills do you need to be a successful nurse? So you need to be a good communicator. A lot of nursing is about listening to people's worries and explaining what the doctors are going to do. You need to have good medical knowledge too, but understanding and kindness are really important. This is for the first interview with the first character, which is who is Ali. Okay, let's move to the second character, who's called, or who is Nadia. Okay, Nadia is a scientist and works in a laboratory as a chemist. What the meaning of a chemist? A doctor, or what can we call it? Like a doctor, but in the pharmacies. Doctor in the pharmacies. Okay. So why did you choose to become a scientist? My best subject at school was chemistry, so I decided to study it at university after I graduated. I got 2 years contract to work here. What do you like best about your job? I'm very practical person, and a lot of my job is about trying to improve products or develop new ones. I enjoy the challenges and the variety of my work. Are there any challenges in your job? Of course, any job has challenges. It can sometimes be difficult when you are working on several products, and each one has a deadline to meet. And the last question for Nadia was, what qualification do you need to be a successful scientist? Obviously, you need a degree in science, of course, but you also have to be good at problem solving. It is important to be able to communicate your ideas to other people too, and that can be difficult sometimes if you are not scientist. Okay, now let's move, after reading these two passages, let's move directly to the question that we have here. And all of these questions are depending on the passages that we read little or that we read before. Okay, question 1 is given. Why did Ali become a nurse? The answer was he had always liked caring for people. Okay, this is the part for Ali. Number 2, what does Ali say is not so good about his job? There is something is not good for his job. What was it? Number 3, what skills does Ali say you need to be a good nurse? Now let's move to Nadia. The 3 other questions are for Nadia. Why did Nadia become a scientist? Number 5, what are 2 things that Nadia says are good about her job? Number 5, Number 6, what qualifications do scientists need? Number 7, what qualifications do both Ali and Nadia think are important to be successful? Let's see the answer that we have here. Okay. The other part of the page is not clear. Okay, let's make it clear for a little bit. So, question number 1, as we say, is given or is answered. Number 2, why or what does Ali say is not so good about his job? So the answer is gonna to be long hours, hard work, and it is stressful. Number 3, what skills does Ali say you need to be a good nurse? So, to be a good communicator, one of the qualifications, and have medical knowledge, understanding, and kindness. Number 4, why did Nadia become scientist? So as we said, her best subject at school was chemistry. Number 5, what are 2 things that Nadia says are good about her job? So the challenges and the variety. Number 6, what qualifications do scientists need? So a degree, a problem solving skills, and communication skills. The last question, what qualification do both Ali and Nadia think are important to be successful? Exactly, communication skills. And now let's move to exercise number 4, which is talking about look at the interview again and choose which word best describe each job. So nurse, it has more than words that can describe this job, but we are going to choose just 3 of them according to the passage that we had. Okay, scientist and nurse. Let's see the answers. So what are these 3 words that describe the job? Nurse, we have here rewarding, stressful, hard, long hours, a good communicator. Number 2, scientist, practical, has challenges, variety, frustrating, able to communicate. Okay, this is the answer for these questions. Let's move to the other page also, which is talking about a new kind of vocabulary. Okay, in page number 44. So before we start this lesson, okay, lesson number 2. Before we start, let me ask you these 2 questions. Number 1, how do people find jobs? What are the ways that makes finding jobs is easy? Number 2, what is the best way to find a job, and which one of them is the best to find a job? Okay, let's see now the answers, or prepare it at home in your notebook for a discussion. Okay, exercise number 1 in page number 44. Use these words to complete the definitions. So we have here 5 words. Let's match each word with its definition. Now, the words are apprenticeship. Number 2, attendant. 3. Construction, construction, construction. 4. Degree, degree, degree. 5. Industry, industry, industry. So what does the word apprenticeship? So apprenticeship means the time or the period of time that you spend as being assistant, a helper. Okay, what about the attendant? Attendant is a person that serve or help the others. Okay, what about the constructions? A building. And what about degree? As the mark that you get from your university. Okay, industry, as we said, the production of goods. The production of goods. Okay, so let's move to the exercise directly to match each word with each definition. Number 1, always is given. Okay, a or an. Degree is qualification or a qualification you receive when you finish university. Number 2, a or an space is a practical type of business that produces a particular type of goods or service. Which one of these words is suitable for this space? Exactly. We have here industry. Okay, and number 3. So number 2 takes industry. Number 3, space is the work of building of something. The work of building something. So building something, exactly, it's gonna to be, yes, exactly, construction, construction, construction. Number 4, a or an is a person whose job involves helping the public. So is helping the public, as we said here, it's exactly attendant. Okay, the last one, a or an is a space is a period of time working in order to learn skills needed to do a job, which is apprenticeship. Apprenticeship. So number 2 takes industry. Number 2 takes industry. Number 3 takes constructions. Constructions. Number 4 takes attendant. 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 Number 5, apprenticeship, apprenticeship, apprenticeship. So let's now move to the other page, which is in page number 46. Okay. Okay, here, before we start, also it talks about new kind of words. Okay, before we start, let me ask you also this question: which job or which jobs do you think might not be suitable for both men or women, and why? There is some jobs are not suitable for the ladies, and it's suitable more for males, exactly. So, but nowadays, this kind of jobs, I don't think that it exists. Why? Because men works most of the jobs or do more jobs likely the ladies do, and the opposite also. So both of them are equal and the same, but not in all kinds of jobs. Okay, so let's see these kind of jobs that we have in the exercise number 1. So baker, farmer, officer or office worker, plumber, police officer, shop assistant, teacher, and vet. So let's match these words with their pictures that we have here. So picture A takes, as we know, exactly a police officer. So police officer takes A. And what about B? Like me and like the other inside our school, which is exactly B, the teacher. Letter C is exactly shop assistant. Letter D takes, or letter D, which is, or what kind of jobs is this one? Takes letter D takes, as we have here, a farmer. Letter E takes, yes, office worker. And letter F takes vet, the doctor for helping animals. Okay, and letter G. Letter G takes as it given here, which is baker, and the last picture, which is H, is plumber. Exactly. Okay, now let's move to the other page, in page number 47, also which is talking about reading passage. But before we start, we have to ask this question to you and to the whole students that we have here. Okay, have you got a dream job? I think that each one of you is dreaming for being something in the future, to help himself and help his family and help also the community by this job. And what kind of job do you dream with? Okay, so we have a character here, or we have a person here. His dreaming job is being firefighter. Why, and why did he choose this kind of job? Let's see according to the passage in the book, in page number 47. Okay, my dream job. Name is Muhammad. Age 23. Dream job, exactly, firefighter. Skills you should be. What are the skills that should be in a firefighter? Okay, number one, reliable. Number two, a good communicator. Number three, flexible. What the meaning of the word reliable? Work for a long time without breaking down. So you work under pressure. Your work is going to be stressful. Okay, and good communicator and flexible. These are three things or abilities must be in the firefighter. Okay, workplace, Central Cairo. Okay, let's see what Muhammad is gonna tell us about his dreaming job. I always wanted to be a firefighter. When I was a little boy, I played with toy fire engines and sometimes watched the fire engines driving down the streets with their sirens. With their sirens. What does it mean, the word sirens? Sirens is a device which is put above the car for the ambulances and the police officers' cars. Okay, which makes a loud voice to make the roads empty, to move quickly and fast. Okay, I knew that I wanted to help people, and also knew I wanted a job which wasn't in an office. Okay, I'm not great at sitting at the desk, and wanted a job that was outside, exciting, and had a lot of variety. Firefighting can be dangerous and it can be very hard work, but I wouldn't do any other job. You must be able to communicate well with your teammates and also be happy to adapt to different situations when necessary. Do you fancy, as we know the word fancy, like, it's equal like. Okay, a career, as we know career means job. As a firefighter, if you want an exciting job helping the community, come and visit me on stand 2 at the jobs fair. This is the place. Okay, date 23 May and time starting from 9 to 14, which means at 2 o'clock p.m. Okay, if you are not interested in firefighting, there are plenty of other jobs to find out about here at the job fair. Bring your friends and family along. You never know what career is out there for you. Okay, let's answer the questions for this passage. Okay, the questions are exactly number 1. Muhammad wanted to be a firefighter when he was, yes, exactly. Number 1 takes a boy. Number 2, firefighters don't usually work in what? Yes, exactly, in an office. Okay. Number 3, not only is firefighting, space, it is also very hard work. So we have 2 words that describe firefighting, which is number 1, we have hard work, and exactly number 3 takes dangerous. Number 4, you can help the space if you are a firefighter. You help who? Who are you going to help? Yes, exactly, the community. Number 5, there is information about other space at the job fair. We have 2 words here, jobs and careers. So, number 1 takes boy. Number 2 takes an office. Number 3 takes dangerous. Number 4 takes the community. Number 5 takes job and careers. Okay, and this is the end for our session for the vocabulary part, and let's see you next video in the grammar session. Thank you for all. See you soon.